One of the biggest mistakes that peptide companies make is assuming that getting approved means they're safe long term. I got news for you, it doesn't. What's going on, everybody? Derek Alexander here with Fix My Fees, and today I want to talk about some of the biggest payment processing mistakes that we see peptide companies make over and over again. The first one is relying only on one mid or merchant account. That is dangerous, especially in this industry. If your entire business depends on one processor and that processor decides to freeze your funds, review your account, or just shut you down, your entire operation can just stop overnight. Your ads are still running and you're spending that money, your team expects the payroll, your inventory is actually already even purchased, but your cash flow gets interrupted instantly. Smart businesses build redundancy before problems happen. The second mistake is not understanding reserves. A lot of business owners get approved without fully understanding how rolling reserves work. Processors may hold a percentage of volume temporarily to protect themselves from risk. That's really common in high-risk industries. And if you don't understand that up front, it can completely mess up your cash flow expectations. Another massive mistake is working with processors that simply just do not understand peptide businesses in general. Traditional processors, they look at peptides differently than they would look at a normal e-commerce company. So when volume increases very quickly, or chargebacks rise slightly, or marketing language changes, it can trigger problems fast. And speaking of growth, a lot of peptide companies scale ads way too aggressively without building proper infrastructure first. Sudden volume spikes are one of the fastest ways to trigger risk reviews. To a processor, it can look suspicious even if you grow in a legitimate way. Then there's chargeback ratios. A lot of businesses ignore this until it's too late. Processors will monitor chargebacks constantly, and if your ratio climbs too high, you become a liability in their eyes, and this is why customer communication, shipping updates, refund policies, and support systems matter so much. The businesses that survive long-term in this space usually treat payment processing like an infrastructure itself, not an afterthought. And at Fix My Fees, we work with peptide companies to help them build more stable and scalable payment processing setups designed for this industry. And if you want another option, want a second opinion, or need a backup processing in place before something goes wrong, reach out to us. Text us or email us. All the info is in the description below. And trust me, it is a lot better to prepare before there is a problem after. Thanks, and I'll see you on the other side.